The vertices of quadrilateral coat are C00, so let's just get these down. O50, O, A, which is 52, and T, which is 0, 2. Prove that coat is a rectangle. All right, so I have this picture here. Let me use a different color. I have this picture. In order for something to be a rectangle, all right, we need to show two main things. Thing number one, we need to show opposite sides are congruent. And thing number two, we need to show that all four angles are 90 degrees. Okay? Now, since we have a picture here, and since this is a rectangle and all of the measurements are super nice, we do not need to go crazy whipping out distance formula, or we don't have to go crazy whipping out slope formula. Okay, what I have to do is I just need to show that TA and CO are congruent. Then I need to show TC and AO are congruent. So let's do that first. Okay, let's do that first. And I'll say that. We need to show that TA equals CO, and we need to show that CT, or TC, I think I called it, is equal to AO. Okay, so let's do that. Pretty easy because everything lines up perfectly. TA is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. So TA is 5. CO is 5. So TA is CO. Okay? If these lines weren't so pretty, I'd have to use the distance formula. I did that in previous videos, so if you want to go back and watch, I beg you. Also, TC is 2. AO, which is what I do when I'm hollering out my friend, that's also 2, which means TC equals AO. So, opposite sides are congruent. Okay? What I'm going to do to show that these are 90-degree angles is I'm going to say what the slope of TA is, the slope of AO is, the slope of CO is, and the slope of TC is, and prove that all of these guys are parallel to each other because of negative reciprocals. So TA, let's actually word it better. The slope of TA, or let's do this. Let's be creative. MTA, that means the slope of TA is 0 because it's a perfect horizontal line. The slope of AO, which is what I do when I holler out to my friend, is undefined. The slope of CO is 0. And the slope of TC is undefined. What that means is TA is perpendicular to AO. AO, which is what I say when I'm hollering out to my friends, is perpendicular to CO. CO is perpendicular to TC, and TC is perpendicular to TA. So, all angles are 90 degrees. Opposite sides are parallel, or are congruent. All angles are 90 degrees. Therefore, coat is a rectangle. All right, so that's coordinate geometry proof. You're just proving what you need to prove to explain yourself. You're not making two columns. You're not flowing. Unless you're making a rap out of this, which all of those AOs sure sounded like I was flowing. Like and subscribe.